Alright, the current situation on the bike, if you can see through the reflection in my glasses, I got a new one. It's not exactly what I wanted, but I appreciate the owner of the bike shop for understanding. Mostly because something was broken in the other bike that was way too expensive to fix. And he traded it out. I can never be as grateful as I possibly think. There's a lot to unpack with this thing, but this is a brand new bike. This is the bungee cable that I got on the old one. I just took it off and put it on here under the seat. You never know when you could be carrying something, but there is a minor problem with this bike. If you haven't already noticed, well, I'm not going to say minor problem. It isn't really that much of a problem, but it is a confusion. I'll break it down in a moment. So with this new bike, I had reattached the tripod on it. I got flat handlebars, which is fine. Mine were kind of flat in the first place. I do have gear shifts or micro shifters. I don't know why this one is not breaking, but clicking like that. I usually leave mine on too. And this is where I usually change gears up and down. Derailleur is brand spanking new. This is practically a brand new bike. Excuse any and all the mud you may see, because apparently this bike was in the back of the bike shop that I took it to. Alright, so there are a few complications, and I'm going to break them down while riding it out. Mostly because the bike shop owner said a few things. I don't really agree with them, mostly because I shouldn't be hiking my legs up like I'm trying to knee somebody. And if you could feel that, the suspension is premium. The biggest part of this bike that I have a bit of a problem with is I'm relatively new to gear shifting. The higher, the harder. The higher the numbers on the right side, the harder. The left side, you don't really need to change once you set it. So one of the issues I'm having with this new bike, the frames are different. I can't easily attach a rack to it. It's going to be doing this, which means I'm going to have to. Which means I'm going to have to get a bike rack. I also shouldn't be leaning myself up. This is like a mountain bike, so most seats go all the way up. But for this video, I've put my seat all the way down because I'm used to the frame. A lot of things, it feels smooth. It feels really, really smooth. But apparently, I should be. Oh, that is really snappy. I just changed the gears to go up this hill a little bit faster. And that is easy. That is stupid easy. I don't even know if you guys are catching this because of the wind that's coming in my face. But this seems real snappy, real easy, real nice. But this is essentially a $100 trade for a brand spanking new bike. And mine is relatively old and classic. But I like the way I pedal. I like how the seat feels. But I guess it's not really for commuters, since for what the bike owner said, I should have my seat further up. Heck, I'm pretty sure I could alternate it while riding if I get a hold of the latch on the seat. But I'm not much of a trickster or a rider down hills unless it's on the street. So we said the lower the easier. Oh, okay. The lower the easier means I don't have to pedal as much the lower I get. But when I'm going uphill, I go higher up. I go higher in the numbers. But for the right shifter, or the left shifter on the left hand, you don't really need to touch that. I didn't understand a lot. I also thought my brakes, I can only use one. That is not correct. Because if I only use one, like I had it, I'd go flying over the bars. We're good? Like I don't have to stand. I do not have to stand. This bike feels amazing. I can go up and down. I can even go max speed right now. And we're zoning.
but I'm going a whole lot faster than my other bike. And it feels sturdy. Must be because it has an industrial spring on it, or a spring suspension. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but it feels great. Just go around like this. So right now, the plan is to finish my DoorDash application and use one of my bikes or one of my bags, because I got to backpack it since I can't really afford a rack for this type of bike right now. So far, so good. Everything is okay. But I'm not really used to this bike quite yet. Very good, very good. Very good new feeling. So, I think this is a monumentous trade. And take care of your bikes. Make sure you are usually safe. I know I'm not wearing a helmet, but I'm in the middle of the parking lot right now. A parking lot of a relatively big apartment complex. Feels great. It's just a lot. Because if I need to be on the open road to keep myself safe, I need a helmet. Am I going to keep going around places without one? If I have to, yes. So far, I like the change. I like the change, but I don't like the fact that the guy wants me to not hike up my knee. But honestly, I feel like it's an adequate leg workout. Now, I'm not really good at jumping. This is still a relatively heavy bike. And for a big announcement, I am going to be moving apartments soon. I'm going to be in the same neighborhood, the same apartment complex. I'm just moving buildings. So the higher number, the harder, which means I can pedal faster. Yeah! Oh shit. Okay, we're good. I just bumped my Achilles. Not snap, thankfully. Yo, sucker, that hurts. Whew. That's not my Achilles for me though, so I'm going to coast up here. And now we're uphill again. I can start pedaling. That's nice. That's real good. Now I gotta pack this thing up, load it up, and paste all the pictures. Not the pictures. Put all these videos together because I'm not really used to posting on TikTok. But I am used to posting on YouTube, which is why most of this stuff will also be on YouTube. Share it out, like it, interact with it, and give me some more tips on what to do with this bike, aside from, just riding around and riding it to work. Shoot, I'm tired.